Hi children, good morning. Welcome back to my way of learning. So today we are going to see about the human eye. The human eye is very important for all of us because without that we cannot see this colorful world, right? So we are going to see the various parts of the human eye and its function, how that particular part helps us to see the whole world. Let's get into the lesson. Okay, so what are the parts of the eye? First of all, you all know about this. So the parts of the eyes have a crystalline lens, pupil, iris, cornea, vitreous humor, optic nerve, retina, and so on. So each of the part have its own function, which will help us to see this world and receive the light from the outer world and enters inside this eye and it reflects back to see the vision. So let's see the functions of each part of this human eye. The human eye acts exactly as the camera. So in this, the lens is the retina, which forms an image on light sensitive screen called retina. So light enters the eye through a thin membrane called cornea. So this cornea, it forms a transparent bulge on front surface of the eyeball. So you can see that in the picture in your textbook. So this will help you to capture the light and it forms the image in your eyeball. The eyeball is approximately spherical in shape with a diameter of 2.3 centimeter. Most of the refraction of the light rays entering the eyes occurs at the outer surface of the cornea. I hope you understood. So far we have seen two parts, that is one retina and cornea. So what is the function of retina? It is a light sensitive screen. We call it as retina. Its lens system forms an image. Okay, that is the function of retina. So once it forms the image, the light enters the eye through a thin membrane called cornea. I hope you all understand about retina and cornea. So let's go with the next function. So most of the refraction of the light enter the eye on the outer surface of cornea. I have said already. The crystalline lens, I said no. The another part called crystalline lens merely provides the finer adjustment of focal length required to focus objects at different distance on the retina. Hope you understood. So it focuses at different distances. So we are not seeing the seeing any things nearby, or we are not measuring, right? So even we have to see the things which is present even 30 meter, 10 meter, 5 meter, any distance, that is called the merely distance. So whatever the distance may be, the things may be present, so you have to see with your eyes. This is how the eye doctors also conducting a test for you to know whether you have the perfect eye vision or you have some points, minus or positive points. You might, somebody who are wearing the spectacles may know this. Okay, so this is how this light rays entering the eye through the crystalline eyes merely provides the finer adjustment of the focal length required to focus objects at different distances on the retina. Okay, so we find a structure called iris here. Okay, so next part is iris. So we find a structure called iris behind the cornea. So iris is a dark muscular diaphragm that controls the size of the pupil. Even you might have watched with some of the animals. If you have a pet cat or pet dog, you might have listened to the pupil movement. If you go very near to it, the pupil lens will expand or shrink like this. Okay, so this controls the size of the pupil. The pupil regulates and controls the amount of light entering into your eye. So the amount of light enter into the eye is controlled by this part. So the eye lens forms an inverted real image of the object on the retina. So always the image is formed in the retina in an inverted way. Okay, the retina is a delicate membrane, have enormous number of light sensitive cells. What is a light sensitive cell? Light sensitive cells, it is sensitive to light. Okay, so with the help of light only the image is captured. That is called as the light sensitive cells get activated upon illumination and generate electric signals. So see that in our eyes the electric signals are generated with the help of this part. Okay, the light sensitive cells get activated upon the illumination and generate electric signals. These signals are sent to the brain via the optic nerves. Now here plays the role of the optic nerve. So the optic nerve from the brain to the eye helps us to give the signal that I have captured some of the image. So what image it is, let me know like that. Okay, the brain interprets these signals and finally processes the information so that we perceive images as they are. So if I'm seeing a cupboard, I'm seeing an animal, I'm seeing a bird. So all these are recognized by our brain and helps us to recognize what it is. So see, the parts have a very good performance. If there is any sort of interruption or repair or anything has happened in between these parts, any one of the parts, you cannot see the image. So this is the importance of each part present in our human eye, children. So I hope you all understand. Once again I will revise the parts what all is in the human eye: crystalline lens and pupil, iris, cornea, retina, optic nerve and ciliary muscle, so which is present inside the eyeball. Okay, okay children, we'll meet up with another topic another day. Thank you in our next class.